going to kick off this match in 3, 2, 1. Power up!
Shockwave sitting number 7, looking to improve their position for the Alliance selection rounds. But our Red Alliance could knock them out of captain position as 4488 makes their way to the scale for Blue. Both their partners placing a power cube on the switch. And so as both alliances earn the ranking point, Blue Alliance will have the early lead thanks to the efforts of 4488. Now it's CPR next to the scale. The Red Alliance puts a power cube of their own on the plate, but matched quickly by not 1 but 2 from Blue, and it looks like the Blue Alliance will maintain ownership of the scale. 2605, the Sea Monsters out of Bellingham, Washington, continuing to do what they've done all season long and work the exchange as well as anybody. On the other end of the field, it's 2906, another exchange specialist, and it seems likely that both these vaults will fill up in short order thanks to the work of those two robots. The scale's still the focus of most of our attention, and it's still tipped in favor of Blue. Now Shockwave turns their attention to the Red Alliance switch as they will allow the K9 Crusaders to maintain ownership of the scale for their alliance. Cyborg Ferrets come in with another power cube for Red, CPR right behind them, and that makes things closer, but the scale's still firmly pointed in the Blue Alliance's favor as we hit 1 minute and 10 seconds to play here in our match. Blue Alliance lead up to about 80 points as both alliances have now played Levitate, and both will have 1 free climb at the end of our match. Flags waving from our referees indicating fouls. They'll inform the teams about those if they are consequential. Meanwhile, the Blue Alliance continues to work on the Red Alliance's switch, but it stays in Red's favor, and they are still earning that 1 point per second. But the Blue Alliance is taking 2 thanks to owning the scale. Then just like that, the scale flips control to Red as the boost power-up is played. Check that, the force power-up at level 2. Red Alliance closes the gap ever so briefly, but as the power-up times out, control reverts to Blue. 4488, the first to position themselves for a climb. 3663 right behind them for Red. We know CPR has that arm mechanism that allows them to climb out of the way of their partners. Blue Alliance with a slightly fuller vault, but just like that, the Red Alliance picks something, and a piece goes flying, snapped off of one of our Blue Alliance robots, and 4980, check that, it was CPR that lost their hook, and the Blue Alliance now puts 2 robots in the air as the buzzer sounds, and match 122 concludes. Scores are good for match 122. And as suspected, victory to your Blue Alliance. They take the win on 4 ranking points. That sends Shockwave from number 7 all the way up to number 4, carrying their alliance partners with them. The Red Alliance sees all 3 teams slip in the rankings. But of course, just 6 more qualification matches to play, and all of our teams are in play for alliance selection.